People just need to ask themselves one question. Does my current job I do right now make me happy? Because if the answer is no, then it never will. And I know loads of people working in jobs who make decent money who just aren't happy in their life. We trade all our time working for a boss in a job that doesn't fulfill us or give us any kind of purpose in life, and we wonder why we're unhappy and why we burn out. We're living in a society today where it's almost expected of us to sacrifice our health for wealth. We get out of bed every Monday morning still exhausted from the week before, commute to work on overcrowded trains, and then count down the seconds until we can leave for the day. And then when we finally get home in the evening, we've got no energy left to do any of the things that we want to do. And we're so stressed out, we end up arguing with the ones that we care about most, who we haven't seen all day. Ellen Goodman says that normal has become getting dressed in clothes that you buy for work and driving through traffic in a car that you're still paying for in order to get to the job that you need to pay for the car and the clothes and the house that you leave vacant all day so you can afford to live in it. I mean, at some point we've got to ask the question, whoever said it was normal to live lives where we work 11 months of the year and only get a few weeks of freedom to spend with our families and loved ones? And for over 10 years, this was my life too. I spent a decade working in a corporate office job in the city. And whilst I was making decent money, I hated the fact I was trapped in an office 12 hours a day. I was tired and stressed all the time. I drank way too much coffee, way too much beer. I was living with this constant underlying feeling of anxiety and dread because I knew the job I was doing wasn't right for me. But my whole world changed the day my wife sent me through a video of my baby daughter taking her first steps. And I was stuck in a meeting room in the middle of London. And I realised I've missed that moment forever. And there and then, I just had to shake myself out of this sleepwalking state I've been living in for so long. If not for me, then for my daughter. I started opening my eyes to new opportunities that would give me more freedom and flexibility. I was watching a meditation video one day on the way home from work on YouTube, and I happened to watch a video from a guy named Dan who had a very similar office background to me. And he was just sick and tired of the 9 to 5 and decided that enough was enough, and he created his own online business. Now he has websites selling products and services for him on a pretty much automated basis. This has meant he's been able to quit his job, escape the rat race, and he now spends his days travelling the world and enjoying a lifestyle of time and location freedom. So I decided to contact him and find out how he'd done it, and he was really quite open to showing me the way to do it for myself. And he kindly sent me a video series shot by his mentor Stuart, which explains how anyone, if they're prepared to learn a new set of skills, could create their very own online business from scratch. And I have to admit, at first I was a bit sceptical, but then I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose. So I decided to at least watch the videos and form my own opinion. And honestly, I am so glad I did, because those videos changed my direction in life and they put me on a new path. I've learned so much on this journey already, and Stuart has now become my personal mentor, and he's handheld me through every step of the way, everything that I needed to do to start my very own online business. And today I'm at the point in my journey where I want to do the same for others. So if anyone else who feels stuck in a job they don't enjoy, who wants to learn how to start their own online business from scratch, then I'll happily send them the same video series, for free of course, in exactly the same way that I received them. I'll leave a link to my website somewhere around this video, and anyone can go and enter their name and email address, and I will email the videos directly to their inbox. So for anyone who believes there must be something more to life than what they're currently doing, and if they're prepared to put in some work to learn a new set of skills, then they too can scrap the rat race, sack their boss and stop trading time for money. I'd recommend anybody have a look at the videos and just decide for themselves if it's the right thing for them or not. If not, then no harm done. But I did, and it was honestly the best decision I've ever made.